The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, DeMontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
It is time for the Players Lounge as we are rolling here on Thanksgiving weekend here at the Star in Frisco. All right, you know the crew. Anthony Dorsett is in here. We've got a special guest because Barry Church don't work on Thanksgiving week. We got Anthony Brown, the former Cowboy cornerback, here in the house. We got former Cowboy Trey Moore, and we're taping the show. Actually, we're doing the show live in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah,
the Brown children.
Yeah, we got
the Brown kids.
We got the boys in here.
All three of them.
All three of them.
All three of them. All right, give me the ages, Anthony Brown.
I got 9, 6, and 3.
What's the name?
all
Come on.
boys.
Yeah, come on. We got to get the full lineup.
We got Anthony Brown Jr.
Yeah.
We got Major Brown.
Major.
And we got Milo Brown.
Milo.
Okay.
That's what it is. I remember Major when he was little working out with Milo.
Yeah.
Outstanding, outstanding. So three boys, we done? You gonna try for a little girl? What's up?
Who's to say?
Okay.
Ain't no telling.
All right.
So was y'all doing it 3 years apart, or like it just
happened.
turned out like
That's
that?
the way God wanted it.
Hey, amen.
Okay.
No
There
plan.
you go.
All good. All right. So Anthony, we're gonna start with this. How many former Cowboy players, or guys on the team right now, did you play with on this current roster? How many?
It's probably a good 7 or 8. Let me see if I can name them. You got Dak, CD, Donald Wilson, Malik Hooker, Sam Williams,
Osa,
Aubrey, kicker, Tyler
Smith,
Steele, Terrence Steele, Malik Davis.
Okay.
So I'm already at 10.
They said Hooker.
Yeah, I said Hooker already.
Okay.
Dante Fowler, 11. Bland,
12.
12.
Diggs,
Diggs,
13.
13.
Does he count?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to take Barry's spot. My bad.
That's all I could think of talking about right now.
Okay. 13.
13.
That's a good chunk. That's a good chunk.
So
2022. It wasn't that long ago. Now, come on now.
So that means that you still ready to go out there then?
I'm waiting.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey, but you got on the tire today. Look like you just have some team issue stuff. What you talking about?
Hey, man, I told him, I said, hey, I'm trying to go get a tryout after this.
Okay,
We'll go see, man.
okay.
Hey, I heard AB was in the building. He was still in shape, and I said, let me go ahead and put on my stuff. You know, he was my teammate, too, so do I count like 13.5?
Sure.
Did y'all play?
I'm on the media roster.
Sure.
Nah.
Not same team. No.
I went to Purdue, so nah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought he said you went to 8.
No. I said we were teammates here at the Cowboys.
My bad,
Yeah,
my
no, 11-0.
Boilermaker. Eh? Boiler up.
Order up.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all still you still got to win the big game. Shout out to them Boilermakers. They produce some good DBs too.
Yes, sir. Rod Woodson.
Hey, you already
The
know.
man,
Played with
the
a couple
man,
of them,
Rod
played with a few of
Woodson.
them.
Hall of Famer about to be Drew Brees up in there. Yeah.
I was just
They school going to produce 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Lynn Dawson and Drew Brees. What you got? A&M.
Hey, we got Von Miller, we got Myles Garrett.
Those sound like quarterbacks. Those sound like quarterback.
Nah, I thought you said Hall of Famers. My bad, I got
Well, I
confused.
said Hall of Fame quarterback.
You know who's the number 2 school with Hall of Famers?
I think it would be Pittsburgh.
Shut your mouth, Newy.
That's what you went.
Stop playing.
Damn
Stop
Marino.
playing, Newy.
Pittsburgh messed. Why you guys mess up the ACC like that? Man, Georgia Tech was on their way there.
Yeah, they thought they
Exactly,
were.
man.
Yeah, man.
You messed up my boy Haynes King, man, journey. I'm like, bro, come on, because you know if he would have made it, I would have been like that apostrophe because he was started with the Aggies. But y'all messed that up, though. But don't matter. We're still
Started with
up,
Aggie, like Kyler Murray.
Hey,
Had to lead the Aggies go win the Heisman.
That's fine. You still got that A&M on your resume. Come on now, we built it.
By the way, I'm gonna call it right now. Texas winning. Texas gonna beat the Aggies. Texas gonna beat them.
You
Look,
think so?
it's hey,
Texas gonna beat them.
AB, what you think, dog?
It's hit or miss with Manny.
In Austin?
I don't know
In
what-
Austin,
what you
baby.
gonna get.
It's in Austin.
What that supposed to mean?
Oh.
Exactly. Talk to him, AB. See?
Aggies in Austin, not a good thing. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. I'm just telling you, man.
I mean, we'll see.
They gonna be like South Carolina. They gonna be like South Carolina.
You're right. It ain't gonna be like South Carolina. It's gonna come out with the steamroll. What are you talking about? Do you not see what is going on? 11-0. There we go.
It's gonna work
There
out
you go.
good though.
See how you threw that at me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I look like Dak the way I threw that right there. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
My
All
dog
right.
AB with the lob.
He's CD.
So Trey had a pretty good note here talking about the show. What do you want to get into? George Pickens. Okay.
My son loves George Pickens, man.
Man, George is out there. I think that's a great way to start. Let's get his opinion since he's a DB.
Yes, sir.
What you want?
So,
Hey, look, they obviously what I'm beginning to recognize is they don't appreciate or respect what I say about receivers in here because day one when GP got here day one, I was like, hey, he's the one.
Before he even had a
Hey,
snap on
he's
the
this, he's that. Jesse Holly set up in here trying to tell me, like Jesse didn't cover somebody before, but he's sitting over here trying to tell me, like, nah, CD the hard to cover. Like CD go inside outside. It's a little bit different. But what's the hard to cover is that dude who could catch any ball. That's the hard cover. You know what I'm saying? But what you think?
Now, being fortunate enough, I guarded both of them. You know, I guarded CD every day in practice, and I guarded Pickens a couple times. And what's the question? Who's hard, difficult to guard, or what's the question?
I wouldn't even say more difficult to guard because I feel like you've seen them in different phases of their career. But right now, where they're playing at, because we know as players, what do they always tell us? You're only good as your last rep. So right now, what you've seen in this season, last game, everything up to this point, who would you say is the better receiver out of George and CD? Who's 1A, who's 1B?
I was just trying to create.
Yeah, that's the point, man. It's the players' lounge. You know how we
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it, baby.
We
And
know.
we're talking about today, right now. George Pickens is playing like a top 2 receiver in the NFL.
And here's how you backing it up what you say, okay? George Pickens right now, second in the NFL in receiving yards, 1,054. He has more yards by himself than the total of the Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiving core.
Yeah.
Right.
He's playing like it.
Right.
This man broke the curse because normally you receive lead Pittsburgh outside of Plexico Burrs, it doesn't go well for you. So George Pickens has broken that curse. When it comes to 25-plus yard receptions in the National Football League right now, he's tied for second, 10. He has 57 first down receptions, tied for first. Ooh. So when you need it, the man is moving the chains.
There it is.
And here's George Pickens with 8 receiving touchdowns, third in the National Football League. Nobody on the Cowboys had more than, 7 last year? I think with Jalen Tolbert had that mark. So George Pickens right now is not just playing like a 1. He's playing like a guy that when they come out with the all-pro team, he'll be first or second right now, the way this first or second team, the way this thing looks. I don't even know if they do first or second team. They just do 4 receivers. But right now, the man is playing balling. Straight balling. The one person who has more than him right now in terms of receiving yards is Jackson Smith in Jigba, who's from here, from DFW.
Triple D that.
That's pretty impressive. Then contested catches right now, according to Pro Football Focus, George Pickens is number 1 in the league with 18. Puka Nacua is second with 16.
Man. I don't think I ever seen him drop the contested ball.
Who, George?
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet. I can remember
this year
with his hands too, every time.
And when you talk about third down threats, we said he was tied for second in the league. In terms of first down conversions, he's tied for second. Keenan Allen of the LA Chargers is first with 21. So really? 21 first down conversions. Yeah. I mean, dude, what he's doing here is just phenomenal. This is balling at another level of what he's doing right now. So what you said here, Anthony Brown, is on point. He is playing better football than CeeDee Lamb right now.
100%. You know, any pass that touches his hands is being caught. The yak after the catch is crazy. You know, he's a deep threat. He's a route runner. What can he not do?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question I got for both of you guys, being corner, deep, and safety. Who are you doubling right now if you're Kansas City? Steve Spagnuolo. Who are you doubling? You doubling Lamb or you doubling Pickens? Start.
I'm going to double Pickens.
Okay.
And put McDuffie on CD.
Maybe.
That's you got to double George. I mean, and CD is in a place right now where he got to show improve more so than anything. So at this point, we talked about this the past few weeks, how we would play them. I would double George and then put my second best corner, or I'll probably put my first best corner on CD opposite. You can, with that double team, you could put your second corner over there with George, possibly. You know what I mean? Because you got the double help over the top. But you definitely got to double George right now. He's too much of a threat. The body's too big. He's catching everything, every contested catch. You know what I mean? And the simple fact that he has not been moved into the slot yet it's just a situation that just hasn't happened yet. But I'm sure that from watching his route tree that he can line up inside or outside inside as well and make it happen in there too.
Correct.
So we think about, just go through this list right now. I'm going to start with you on this train. Just receiving yards, okay? Jackson Smith and Jigba, Seattle 1, Pickens is 2, Puka Nacua of LA is 3, Amon-Ra St. Brown 4, Jamar Chase of Cincinnati, he's behind him, and then it's Drake London. Looking at these guys right now, who are the best two? You got to pick an all-pro, just your first team all-pro. You got to pick 2 right now. Where are you going?
I'm going with those top 2 guys right now. Like the guys that were involved in the trade, like that went to each number 1 and number 2. The way that he's playing over there with Sam Darnold, who some people said that isn't a top 10 quarterback in the league, and he's number 1 in most of every category. Then you have George Pickens coming over here, who's a number 2, who isn't that far off from the number 1 position, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Jackson might have 1,070-something yards and
1,313 yards for Smith and Jigba, and then Pickens is 1,054. So they're the only 2,000 yards.
They're the only. That was the stat that I seen this morning. They're the only 2,000-yard receivers. And for me right now, honestly, I would take George Pickens just because he's a little bit bigger of a body frame and the energy that he's bringing. Like when you see George Pickens pancake somebody, he reminds me of my tenure when I played out in San Fran. George Kittle. The way that George Kittle go out there and block somebody and then come over there and is excited and then tells the coach, like, hey, give me the ball. Like, you're seeing that from George Pickens, but in wide receiver form. So that's what's making him such a multi-talented threat right now. So I'm going with those 2. Who would y'all go with?
Okay, Smith and Jigba, Pickens, Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Drake London. Poor George Jefferson ain't even on the list right now. The quarterback
oh wow,
yes, that's a tough list.
That's a tough list, you know.
Only a couple of them are tall.
He talking the 2 for first team.
Yeah, I mean, you're a voter because the voters got to write it down. You know, the voters got to write down first team. So if you're putting down first team all-pro wide receivers, who are your 2 right now?
My 2 right now, I gotta go Smith and Jigma because he's just been having a crazy year. I can't ignore that, you know. Just to stir the pot, I'm gonna take Puka. I'm gonna take Puka just to stir the pot because I would say Pickens, but Puka is
Puka's different, man. He is.
Man. He's different, man.
He's different, but
he's special.
He got hurt. He's special, but didn't he get hurt this year?
And he's back. He's still
producing.
Still doing it.
And he's producing.
He's still doing it.
But what do they say? Like in the locker room, availability is the best.
Did you just not watch Sunday night?
Did you not just watch Sunday night with George Pickens?
I did. You already said that.
Against the Super Bowl, hey, the
What
Eagles
good is it
defense?
gonna be for me to give you the same answer you gave?
Nah, I mean, everybody got their own opinion. I was just asking. What do you controversy?
So my 2, like you can't deny the kid in Seattle this year.
Yeah.
1,300 yards.
That's crazy.
Seriously. So, and with that, you know, and I'm like you, I got stirred the pot a little bit too. Now you took Puka, so I'm gonna take Chase.
Right.
You know, and
Spit game.
I knew he was gonna say that. That's why
you know, but he was wrong for that. But everything else he do on the field is pretty much right.
Mm-hmm.
So, looking at that, just going into touchdowns, Devontae Adams with 12 right now leads the league. St. Brown with 9, Pickens with 8. Those are your top 3 when it comes there. Pretty impressive list. So, if you're going for a duo, for a team duo right now, is it the Rams? Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua?
Honestly,
I think Devontae gets a lot of. He's a good red zone target, so his touchdowns are always like if he has a good decent quarterback, his touchdowns are going to be up there. Now, when it comes to them 2, if I had to pick a tandem, like I couldn't say it would be those 2. Even though I'm still going to ride and I said this weeks ago that this is one of the most prolific duos in the league. And unfortunately, with CD having the drops over the last week and everything else like that, it hasn't manifested into that. But still, yeah, if it comes together, this is one of the most dangerous duos in the league right here.
It's like my dad. What do you say? Let me jump in right here. It's like my dad used to always say, if was a fifth. Like we talking about, that's the main thing we've been talking about these last few weeks is CD's drop, key critical drops, and it's not just been last week. It's been since the start of the season with Puka and Devontae. Devontae, what was his stat? He's number 1 in touchdowns, correct?
Yeah. I mean, right now, Matthew Stafford is playing MVP level.
And he's playing crazy, too.
And with those two guys he's got right there, it's pretty phenomenal. But, hey, there's more football to go. We are here in November. Get ready to go into this home stretch right now. By the way, Rams, top team in the NFC right now. They are rolling. All right, we got another segment coming up here. 2 more segments coming here. We got Trey Moore in the house. Anthony Brown, our special guest, is in here. Anthony Dorsett is here. I'm Newey Scruggs. This is the Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat.
That boy got a good name.
Great name.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
The Salute to Service Award is presented by the USAA, recognizes member of the NFL community who goes above and beyond to honor and support the U.S. service members, veterans, and their family. Dallas Cowboys nominee Jake Mr. Ferguson continued to make it a priority to honor, empower, and connect with those who serve. Cast your vote for Jake now at NFL.com/salute fans vote. Voting ends November 30th. You heard it, November 30th. So please go vote right now for Jake.
Thank you.
Good job, Trey.
Trey Moore, our favorite Aggie in the house.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
it done. 11-0.
11-0.
11-0. Might wind up in their first SEC championship game.
Might.
Bama?
Let's see.
Sir. Hey, we don't know, man. We just line them up and knock them down, man. Like I said, Thanksgiving weekend.
Hook 'em.
Yeah, rivalry week. You
Hook 'em.
think so?
Yeah, I got Texas. Upset. This is
So
what rivalries do. What rivalries do, man.
All right, so when A&M wins, like to open up the show, can you sing like our fight song, just the first stanza?
Eyes of Texas are upon that one. Oh, the live long. I know that's the only one I know.
No.
That's the only one I know.
We are the Aggies. The Aggies are we.
Okay, when did they say the Texas part in there? When they start shouting out Texas in the fight song? The only fight song. Do you guys mention West Virginia in your fight song?
We let them know.
No.
We let them know.
Hey, do you guys mention Notre Dame, Indiana in your fight song?
Hey.
But they mentioned Texas.
We do. Because guess what? If you don't like somebody, you let them know.
Ain't y'all school
in
fight song?
your in the head, man.
Saul Barcy's horns all. Yeah, boss. Yeah, we let them know. We sawing them off. That's how much we don't like you. So,
Yeah. They in their head like that, man. They in their head like that.
Hey, man. Hey, we in their head.
Okay. All right. It's cool. Once again, Just put on the record. CB, put on the record. Write it down.
So So when we win, you going to open up the show? You gonna sing the first 3 stanzas?
I don't know.
Don't worry. I'll post it in the group so you can know.
I don't know it.
Don't put that in the group. I don't want to see that.
It's
I don't want no. I don't want to know no parts of y'all song.
I'm not worried about something that ain't gonna happen. Anyway, Trey Moore is here. Anthony Brown, former Cowboys here. Anthony Dorsett, former NFL players here. I am merely Newey Scruggs. This Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Trey also put into the topic chat today. Is it time to pay the kicker? The kicker is Brandon Aubrey. Looking right now at the rankings for since 2023. Since 2023, he is tied for first in the NFL with 95 field goals. He's tied for first with 30 50-yard field goals, and he's number one in points. Actually, he's not tied. He's number one when it comes to 50-yard field goals. Number one, 30, and he's number one in kicking points, 399.
Who is he tied with in those situations? Did it say? Whoever that kicker is, he balling too. So whoever he tied with.
It is Harrison Butker, looks like.
Oh,
okay.
The other old guy.
What's his contract looking like?
He got like $25 million.
So I mean, you got
Not a year.
Not a year. Not a year.
Over 4.
It's over
4 years.
CB had to come over there and said no.
Make sure it's not per year.
But do you think that like? So when I brought up this question, I only brought up this question because I knew that he was number one in all these categories coming up. But as much as we talk about the special teams play and the hit that happened to get the fumble late in there, like he won the game. He sealed the game with like another game-winning closer. He's been hitting these long field goals. Like he's been the most consistent bright spot of your scoring paralysis in the last 2 years. Like sitting there being consistent is like we know we're gonna get there. Like back in the day when you thought about Jason Witten, like on the offense, if you needed something, you went to Witten. If we need something, you go to Aubrey. Like, is it not time to pay him right now? Or are you gonna transition tag? What would y'all think?
I don't know what's the holdup.
That's why.
Well, I mean, it's the usual thing that happens around here. From what I'm learning, the longer I'm in the building, is that nothing ever happens in the correct amount of time. Right. But yeah, you definitely got to pay that man. I mean, we talked about like, and it's for me like you get to the 50-yard line, you good basically with him almost because he can hit 60-yard field goals. So to have a threat like that, yeah. But when and will he get paid? Yeah.
What is he asking for? Is he?
We don't know.
I was about to say, I think he's been keeping it pretty quiet on his end as far as the.
If he's not complaining, I mean, let's just play ball then.
I believe he's got Dak's agent, Todd Friend.
He's not complaining, but yeah, of course you're not supposed to complain out there so you can get your money.
You should say that about everybody then.
You should.
People who are not here might complain about money.
So I guess let me ask you this question then. Even though he's not complaining about money, if you got the hot hand, you're consistent, and you're the star right now, do you look at him like, yeah, I'm not complaining, but I'm taking a mental note as far as when it comes to getting paid? You've been one of those guys when it comes to free agency, like you can sit here and talk about it like.
If you know you're not going to sit out, hold out for the year, you just want to create drama, media drama, why even say something? Just play the year out.
So this is just my feeling going back into Sunday's game. Once Pickens caught that ball and was in field goal range, did you not feel like the game was won?
I did. I knew it was guaranteed.
Correct.
It was like, it was looking even better what he was doing.
So at that point in time, you're just trying to figure, hey man, where you want the ball? Left hand, right hand, right? So if you're the play call, you're where do you want it?
Yeah.
Right. Are you good from here? Yes, you know you're good from here. What is that worth in terms of peace of mind? If you're a head coach, if you're a player, if you're the owner of the football team, hey man, all we have to do is when Pickens caught the ball, I'm like, about to win. That was my feeling.
Yes.
If you say, I don't want to pay the premium price, which is going to be the richest contract for a kicker in the NFL. That's what he's coming for. I mean, isn't that what every good free agent around here comes for Jerry? I want the max. I need to set a record for my position. I need it. I mean, that's pretty much what happens. Yeah. Is it not worth it for the peace of mind going into 26, where we think they add a couple more pieces defensively, keep rolling along with this offense? This could be the difference because, AB, most games in this league are decided by 3 points or less.
I feel like you pay for what you get.
Exactly.
When you bring in the Cowboys, what the tickets do. They go up. When you got a kicker, once you hit the 50, that's gonna make it. What that price tag gonna do? It's gonna go up.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. You got to pay for it. If you don't, then you go find another kicker who will do it.
But you can't find another kicker doing that.
Soon as even before Pickens caught that pass, when he was at the 50-yard line, you just needed Javonte Williams to get 5 or 6 yards. It was still over. You didn't even need the Pickens. We still had a peace of mind. So I feel like that's a valuable per player.
You play with Sebastian Janikowski.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
So you know what it's like when, hey man, he good.
Yeah, and Seabass was what, the first kicker taken in the first round?
Second time
Okay.
they took a kicker in the first.
Yeah, and the thing with him wasn't just the field goals; it was just the kickoffs as well. You know what I'm saying? And the league has changed with the rules now and everything else like that. But yeah, Seabass and we had Shane Leckler.
I was just about to say, come on. Hey,
all right,
talk about my egg.
and so during that time span when I was with the Raiders, we actually had 2 of the most prolific kickers that were actually in the league at that time. But Seabass, yeah, he earned his money, and Aubrey is a different situation. Of course, he wasn't a first round draft pick. His whole story in itself is incredible. His wife sitting at home telling him he should go kick, and he's playing soccer and doing all this other stuff. So I think that what he's shown over time is that he's definitely dedicated to everything that he's doing. He's improved over the years. The numbers speak for themselves. So when he gets paid, it's just about when he's going to get paid. Is he going to get paid? He's definitely going to get paid.
Yeah, and I think he's going to get paid. He's going to do everything. We all know that Jerry pays who he wants to pay. This last offseason, he didn't pay Micah, but you've seen a lot of other people get that bag. And so for him to be a specialist, I say selfishly, go ahead and do it because you got other big fish to fry. You got George Pickens is coming up, the number 2 receiver in the league that has the potential to finish out number 1 in his position right now with everything that's going on. So I would say go ahead and get it done.
And what you said, Nui, earlier, and just looking at it, Ferg got paid. Bland got paid. These guys who have
Tyler Smith.
Exactly. So everybody who has done what they're supposed to do in this building has gotten their money.
So this is just devil's advocate.
There you go.
What if they decide we don't want to pay high dollar for you because we know sooner or later your position is expired milk. You're going to wear off. Dan Bailey. Chris Bean was here for Dan Bailey. As automatic as you could get. And then, bam, one day it went away. Harrison Butker, the Chiefs. Guy was rolling. Paid him. Been iffy. What if they have that in their mind is, man, what if we've already gotten the best out of you and we're afraid to pay you?
Can't you say that for any player, though?
Yes, you can. But clearly, at some point in time, and this is just kind of a little scuttlebutt I'm hearing. No name, just a little scuttlebutt. Some people,
So that's why I say
it happens to all these kickers pretty much. Sooner or later,
Get the yips.
What year is he in?
That's what I'm saying. Is he complaining?
But he's not complaining.
No.
So if he's not complaining, if I'm Jerry, I'm not saying nothing until he say something.
I mean, of course he's not going to complain. You know as well as I do. Like
Micah ain't
you're
have no
gonna
problem
play.
with it.
Micah's a different type of character, and he's a defensive player. Okay, let me ask you this.
Let him fit.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
If a player feels like he's worth something, not all of them, but most of them are going to speak up and say, I want to be paid this or I want to go elsewhere. Maybe Aubrey is like, I'm cool with what I'm getting. I'm just here to kick, and maybe he don't want it.
It was deals got done without us having an inkling of anything that was going to be done. I mean, I didn't know Ferg was working on anything. I didn't know Bland was working on something. So who's to say that they are already actually working on this thing and we just don't know everything that's going on anyway?
If I'm Jerry, I do try and get a hometown discount. To simply say, you're from here, from North Texas, man. No state taxes. And if you're Aubrey, do you listen? And I say it from this standpoint because, you go play somewhere else, you got to go get it. Housing, most likely there's taxes, the ability to have your family at the game, and all those things. How much as a free agent do you consider a discount when you have something like that? Trey, you're from here.
I would say I would if I'm Aubrey, I'm taking the discount. Being from here, it's Dallas. It's the media capital of the world next to New York, playing for this team and America's team. But I'm going to take it a step further and not even just talking about it from myself and wanting to play for your own team. I got multiple examples. I was on the team with Victor Cruz, him being right there from Paterson, New Jersey, playing at home. He was like, bro, I took a discount a few times because I made it up. I made it up because I'm working in the media. I'm doing these appearances and stuff like that. And then I'm going to take it a step further. A wide receiver here, Terrence Williams. He said, man, I'm out here doing what I'm doing, but am I going to have the success? Am I going to do this? Like, Terrence was getting appearances left and right and wasn't even one of the top receivers in the league, but in the city, they worshiped him. The difference is, right now, what Aubrey is doing, you're number one in your position. You're a hometown guy, and if you do take up that small discount, guess what? You're going to make it on the back end. And we all know that when Jerry loves you, Jerry puts you in the position to go have these meetings with other people, to do all this stuff off the field, real estate, everything that's going on right here. So why not be the star in your town?
AB.
I feel like, what is the discount? Is it $3 million off? Is it $5 million off?
Yeah.
Because that'll be the taxes in another state.
Maybe you're not the number one highest paid kicker. Maybe you don't beat Harrison Butker's number.
Okay, so if I was to get 20 mil here, just saying, 20 mil here, but Pittsburgh's offering me 25, I'm going to lose that $5 million in them taxes anyway. Mm-hmm. So I just stay here pretty much. So it depends. I feel it depends.
Yeah, I'm with both of you guys. To be here and what I've seen as far as being under this umbrella and as far as large as this football market is, like, it's very advantageous for you to stay here. Yeah. And just like you said, hopefully that discount ain't nothing crazy, but we already know from the media to endorsements to everything else that goes around here, he'll more than likely make it up if he gives a discount.
All right, let's hit a break here. Let's dive into a couple numbers next between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys improving a little bit in a couple areas. We'll do that next right here on the Players Lounge. This is DallasCowboys.com.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboys Nation, it is time to get the giving season going. Tune in to see a multi-award-winning artist and Cowboys fan, Post Malone, to perform during the Salvation Army halftime Red Kettle Kickoff halftime show this Thanksgiving on CBS. Every donation stays in the community to provide help and hope for those in need. So tune in to watch the Cowboys, Chiefs, and Post Malone this Thanksgiving and give with joy at SalvationArmyUSA.org.
That boy good.
Yes, he is. this.
Boy, and perfected it, boy. Look at you.
That boy's good.
I'm trying to.
That boy, Thanksgiving week done brought out the best in Trey.
Hey, man.
Boy, the
11-0.
Don't Trey
They
move.
11-0,
Like them
they
Aggies, boy. He undefeated right now, boy.
11-0.
Till Saturday. All right, Anthony Brown is here in the Players Lounge. Our special guest, former Cowboy DB Anthony Dorsett is here. I'm Newey Scruggs. We got somebody on the social media want to roll in here.
Let's go.
Delane. I think he's talking to you.
Oh, man.
He says, Dupe, I'm going to need you to find the Dallas Cowboys bros to help push back on all that purple popping off in the Dallas Cowboys studio during the Players Lounge. Show Derek Eagleton and Newey Scruggs some kind of little square buckwheat sign thing.
Hey,
look,
you better put it. Hey, shout out to the news, man. You see it.
So I appreciate him listening.
Hey.
Appreciate him listening. But here's what you all got to understand. Derek Eagleton's in charge.
Yeah.
He's the boss. Okay.
Yeah.
Q-Dog's the boss. I can't help that. We running it. We running this, man. You get to be a part of it. We're letting you in here. Well, you good. You good by me, man.
Hey,
You good
y'all
by me.
run it. Y'all run it, but guess what? They said, hey, we got to switch it up. We need a certain je ne sais quoi. Guess
That's
what?
why we got
It's
Anthony
one,
Brown
it's
in
one
here.
in the muni.
That's what, hey,
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Anthony Brown's in here. That's what we doing. We got Anthony Dorsett up in here, man.
So how are they one in the mini if they both Anthonys? It's only one Noop up here, though.
For now.
Yo.
I mean, we run through you guys.
Hey,
You
man.
know.
Happy belated Founders Day, man. I told you in the group chat, but I'm going to say it out there. Shout out to you.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Aristocrat Gaming is the
Pay the bills.
All right, looking at numbers here for Kansas City. Yes, they are a 6-5 football team, but don't let it fool you from this standpoint. They are still 9th in the league in points per game, 25.2. So they can do that. When it comes to net yards per game, they are 5th in the league. When it comes to passing, they are 2nd in the league with 257. Running the ball is a little bit different. They are 14th, 118 yards on the ground. The Cowboys are better than they are. Cowboys are 12th in the league, 120. When it comes to that. Fumbles lost, they have lost the fewest fumbles in the league, just one. Just one. So they do not do that. When it comes to sacks allowed, 13th most, 24. So you can get Mahomes down. The Cowboys are tied for 4th fewest with only 17 sacks allowed. Third down rate on offense, Kansas City's 10th. Red zone percentage, they are 14th. They're very good there. The Cowboys have improved a little bit in a couple areas. When it comes to rushing on defense, they're now 22nd.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not as bad as it used to be. Passing yards are still atrocious, 30. still rough. Still a little rough. Takeaways, still trying to get there. They're tied for 23rd. Kansas City, on the other hand, is 9th, tied for 27th. So, both teams are kind of even right there. When it comes to sacking the quarterback, here was something that was pretty interesting. The Cowboys have more sacks defensively than Kansas City. Cowboys were 25, Kansas City with 22. Cowboys still dead last in third down percentage rating, 49.3%. So tied dead last. But Kansas City's 23rd on defense. So they're not exactly burning it up either.
It's not the same KC team that we've seen over the past few years. They still have some dominance, but they're definitely not as dominant as they have been. And I think their record more than shows it as well. What are they in the division? I think they've they've only won 2 games in their division, if I'm not mistaken, right? 2 games in the AFC they've won.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for the Raiders.
Right. But yeah, so I mean it's a different team out there. They're not as scary to people as they used to be. And the Cowboys having this momentum right now, KC might be some prime pickings for the Cowboys.
If you go ahead, AB.
I don't care what no stats say. Patrick Mahomes come in here. They had a lot of one-score games this year, so they in every game. It's not like they're just getting blown out every game or whatever. I think it's going to come down to the run game. How well Dallas can run the ball. Turnovers, and who make the big play. It's going to be one big play in this game that set the difference off. Both teams know it's at stake. We're trying to fight for the playoffs. Any loss, kind of kill those dreams. And you know how Pat Mahomes get in those situations. So I'm looking at the pass rush thinking, are we going to contain Mahomes? Because once it get tight, he scrambles. He likes to break loose. So who's going to guard Rice and them on those under routes and all that stuff? What are we sitting in zone all day, or are we trying to man these guys up? That's where the difference is going to come in to me.
I agree with you. I'm going to stay right there because when you say it's still Patrick Mahomes. Even though those numbers is there and they're bottom of the league, he's right. That is Patrick Mahomes. And not only is that Patrick Mahomes, that's the big fella up there, big Andy Reid. And they still have winning capability. We seen that this past weekend where they were managed to squeeze out a win. They're not like the Eagles. They haven't won a lot of those games in the last minute, but they still find a way to be there. And so I think we've seen some of that. And so I think that's what the difference is right now. The Cowboys are still trying to find that. The Chiefs, we've seen time and time again where people have said in the last few years, this is over for them, but somehow they managed to spark it up at the end and go on a long run to where they either won the Super Bowl or they were right there in the mix for it. So I agree with you as far as saying don't discredit them just because the numbers are there. This is the one time that numbers lie.
Let me just ask this question here. You guys are all defensive players. The one thing that just looking at numbers, just the numbers, sacks allowed, 13th most. That's what Kansas City's offensive line is giving up here, 24 sacks. Is this a game where you try to send some blitzes after Mahomes?
Without question. I mean, you can't let him sit back there and be comfortable anyway. So the pressure needs to consistently stay on Patrick Mahomes. But and my question was going to be throw this out to you too as well. So as we look at these matchups, all right, Bland of course did a great job on Bowers when they played the Raiders, right? So and you brought up Rashee Rice and everything else like that, and Worthy. KC has a legitimate, dangerous receiving core.
Worthy's a little banged up too, though. Just putting that out.
True indeed. All right.
Short week.
So as we look at this, are they going to who's going to be on Kelsey?
Right.
You think Bland? They're going to give Bland that job again?
I don't think it's worth that. But
you don't think so?
Not on Kelsey.
So
you got other bigger threats. Kelsey's kind of older now. I don't think you need to put Bland on him. But if you're going to blitz everybody, do you trust your DBs to hold up in the back end? That's going to be the question. So you got to pick your poison.
I'll stay right there, AB, because, with you being a special guest, you played for Eberflus more recently than I have, I believe, correct?
Right.
Well, so what us talking this whole year, we've been talking about the secondary and stuff like that. What do you see? Put us in the mind of Eberflus when it comes to this game. What is he going to play, and how is he going to take this approach with the new players he have with Bland, the young guy Carson that's playing, and
Rebel.
Rebel, Rebel and Carson and them. Can you put us in schematically what Eberflus is going to do to prepare for this game, and how would he guard it?
I think you just got to give different looks, Don't just sit here and if you're going to run cover two, because he used to run a lot of cover two in Chicago, wherever he was before, and they're going to pick that apart. That's going to be easy. You can't just sit in the zone and just expect the D line to get there. I feel like you got to man them up, because I feel like the only guy you worry about deep is Worthy with his speed. And you could shade that way with a safety or whatever, but somebody's going to have to stand up. Bland got paid. He got to stand up on somebody one-on-one. Everybody else, you can shade that way or help. Kelsey, you got to figure something out. Bland can't guard everybody. No. So
nice. All right, we're gonna end that bad boy right there. Anthony Brown, man. Appreciate you coming in here.
Yeah, come on.
That's my dog.
For sure.
Big 10 in the house.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing the boys too, man. That was awesome.
Well,
live audience.
You can't. You was Big 12.
I'm both. Capital BOAF, both of them.
Okay.
I beat Bama.
You Big East, right?
Yes, well, Big East, yeah.
Okay, so
now
you claim.
ACC.
Yeah, right, but you claim.
See, look.
Big East.
So you get ACC, but I played in SEC and Big 12.
Did you?
The original Big 12.
Oh, you that old?
You was there with
watch it.
Manziel in there, right?
Manziel was there with me, but yes, I played against RG3. What? Yeah.
Carrying Johnny's bag.
I'm an all-consensus All-American, baby. Don't let it fool you, boy.
Against the Heisman Trophy?
Huh?
Against the Heisman Trophy?
Hey, man, defense did what they did.
Against the Heisman Trophy.
I ain't going to take the bait. Hey, that's a good show. You said pay the bills?
That's the Players Lounge. Newey Scruggs, we're out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!